Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're talking about investing in fintechs. I'm going to be using an example, MoneyBox, one of my own investments, who are raising today, and I've just been granted access to their pitch deck. I'm going to go through that. A friend and viewer of the channel mentioned he liked my analyses, so we're going to look at that shortly. It's going to be a bit funky now. Okay, so they're looking to raise $1 million, these guys, today, and it's roughly 2 hours after their raise started, 5 to 11, and they've raised 2.7. Let's have a look. 2.75, and it's going up roughly 50 to 100,000 every half an hour or something like that. They've got 6,000 investors. So anyway, let's have a look. They've got a valuation of 300 mil. 850,000 customers, raising a shed ton of money, 2.75 from the crowd in less than 2 hours, as well as 35 million from Fidelity and other professional investors. They've got a big team of 300. One of my housemates, or ex-housemates, who's actually working there, and says it's a brilliant company to work for. Anyway, let's look at the documents. That's the main thing. Here we go. Okay, MoneyBox. We help turn your money into something greater. They're basically a savings app that I've turned into an investing app. Mission is to help people build wealth with confidence so they can enjoy life today and tomorrow. Vision is to become the UK's category-defining wealth platform. They're kind of mutating from a savings platform into a wealth and investing platform, which is interesting. All-in-one, award-winning app. I've been using these guys since they started, more or less. And actually, the money that I saved from their app, I'm actually investing in the shares, and that's worked out pretty well so far. But anyway, you can see that you can when you spend money, it basically saves it. And they were the first, I think they were the first fintech that did this rounding up ability, so that you can put that money into a cash lifetime ISA or stocks and shares ISA. This is UK terminology, but it's a UK fintech. So why customers are currently choosing MoneyBox? Well, they've got a growing and comprehensive product offering. You can put it into your pension now. You can put it to a savings account. You can buy a house with this. It's quick and easy to sign up. It's a great experience, and it's reliable. It's fantastic, to be honest. I was a user before I was an investor in these guys. So helping people to deliver on their long-term objectives. This is really interesting, and I think it does actually work. Just saving £20 a week, turns into 1,000 a year. But if you invest it turns into 1,200 or whatever. That's what's happened with me. And I've invested actually in MoneyBox. So what's their proposition? I invest in quite a few of these companies, to be honest. So you can see on the left, the trading companies, the eToros, the IGs. I actually use some of these to do some of my trading and investing, but I haven't invested in any of these. I've been considering investing in Plus 500. That's a story for another day. Then you've got banking, fintechs and disruptors. Revolut, obviously that's done some raising on these platforms, and has done fantastically well for investors. In this particular space, the savings space, you've got Chip and Plum. I've invested in both of these, and they seem to be doing very, very well. And now MoneyBox is trying to go into something between saving and investing, wealth disruption. High net worth focus, you've got Nutmeg. PensionBee, I don't think is really a high net worth in the fintech space, to be honest. You've got Casanova and Coots, and Goldman Sachs. These are definitely the private banks for high net worth individuals. There are other wealth platforms actually that they've not included here. I think Wealthfront is one. Wealthify is another. So I'm surprised they haven't got those in there, but maybe they're just looking at the UK potentially. I think Wealthify and Wealthfront and some of I'm sure there are others in the States, but maybe they're just looking at the UK market here. I think Coinbase is American. But yeah, anyway, I know UBS is obviously Swiss, but and Goldman Sachs is American, but they've got big bases in the UK. So I'm not quite sure why there's a gap here in the wealth tech space on that chart. Continuing to grow, you can see, this is incredible. I invested in 2020 when they had about 300,000 or 400,000 investors. Now they've gone to 850. Incredible. Customers trust us with more of their wealth. The average assets per user has gone to nearly 4,000, up from less than 1,000. This is probably because of the fact that when you join MoneyBox, you save weekly, or you have an option to save weekly. I went from saving maybe £5 a week, and now I put in, I think, £30 a week. So I'm a user and an investor, and it really correlates with what I've been doing as well. I've gone from saving maybe 500 a month, 500 a year, to maybe 1,000 or 2,000. Exponential assets under management, I believe that is assets under. Not quite sure what it stands for. I believe it's similar to assets under management, whatever. I think this is the equivalent to assets under management, 3 billion. Interesting. I don't know if they explain that acronym anywhere. I don't think they do, which is a shame, or I might have missed it. I'm going through this fairly quickly. I don't want the video to be boring for anybody. So I'm going through this quickly. If you miss anything, you can always go back. Rapidly accelerating revenue at 89% gross margin. That's just mad. 90% margins. I suppose it's software. It's fintech software. So you're combining the great thing about software as a service, which is sometimes 70 to 90% gross margins, with fintech, which is people giving you their raw cash and you make money off this. So if you look at annualized revenue going to 14 mil from about, I don't know, 2.5 mil from when I first invested. And if you look at it from conception, it is insane. And the gross margin, has gone from 25% right up to 90%. They're growing at more than 100% year on year. That's revenue, I imagine they're talking about here. And they're exiting, on track to exit 2022 at over 20 mil, which is great. I don't know what the net margin is. It'd be interesting to see. Membership fees. Didn't know they had membership fees, to be honest. There you go. Obviously, they are charging me a fee. It's interesting. It's kind of hidden, but that's fine. I'm okay with it. They have an interest rate spreads on different things like cash accounts. Management fees, 0.45% on annual managed investment assets under administration. So that's AUA is probably assets under administration. Fund management use assets under management. So I guess they're not managing it, so it's under administration. Anyway, mortgage revenue, they get some fees on mortgage completion. I think that's like a referral fee or something like that. Financials, interesting. Customers, 2000 has gone from in 2017, 73, 2020, 500,000. That was year ends, because when they did the raise, it was about 400,000. 743. They're looking to get 1 million customers by the year end. I definitely think they can do that. Revenue per customer is going from £4 to £15. Revenue, they're saying, is going to go to 27 million. Interesting, in 2025, they expect it to be nearly 70 million. Let's look at the gross margins here. Gross profit for 2022 is 12. EBITDA is still negative. Fine. Gross margin going up to 93. EBITDA is still negative. They go positive in 2025. It's interesting. So they're building the investment management platforms. That's why gross margin is going to be low. I imagine that kind of 2030 or something, they'll be spending a lot less of their income on producing products, because the products will be built. I'm okay with this, to be honest. They've been negative for ages, but the valuation is going up. The users are exploding. Revenue is exploding. If you think from 2017 to 2025, which is 8 years, it's gone from £4, and they expect it to go to 33, and revenue's gone from 300k to 68 million, which is 200x, around 230x, which is insane. Gross profit, it's basically gone from whatever that is, 100k up to 64 million. I can't even do the maths on that, but it's just mad. So the growth is clear to see. Projected growth, current 3 billion assets under administration, up to 13 billion, and then 2030 they want to get to 58 billion assets under administration. Want to get to 4 million customers. I really think they can do this. To be honest, with the amount of money they're raising, you can imagine in 2025 they could, or maybe even before, they could get to a Series E or a Series F, maybe even raise £100 million, and you can easily acquire. I'm sure they could acquire 2 million customers if they're raising £100 million product roadmap. So with the funds from the institutional raise and this crowd funds, they want to do the next phase of growth. They want to really focus on investing. They want to add ETFs and individual stocks and even cryptocurrencies. That's fucking amazing. Excuse my language. I think if they do that, they will really, really grow, because there's a lot of faith in this company at the moment. Like, people love this company. So, they're definitely going to be interested in investing in cryptos. Even me, I haven't done that much investing in cryptos. I would do it through MoneyBox. I feel there's a lot of safety in it. Mortgages as well. And I want to do more like in-app stuff. Pension detective service. Like, I find this impossible to find previous pensions. It's really, really difficult. If they can do this better than other companies, it will be great, because at the moment, no company can help you find. It's very hard to find small pensions. Anyway, backed by top institutions, we know this. Fidelity has backed them. It looks like Fidelity's and Oxford Capital started the round. So, it's mad. It's mad. They're in the video saying how much they like them. Blah, 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 blah. I mean, for a private investor, you don't really need to know the details of this. You just need to know Fidelity are massive. Like Peter Lynch was a fund manager for Fidelity. They're now doing stuff like, this kind of VC type strategic venture capital in startups, blah, blah, blah. They've got a good team. I know someone that works here. He's not on the board. He's more junior, but I believe in their team. They obviously know how to execute. So yeah, there's my summary. I think there's not anything to be massively concerned about. I think the fact that they haven't put other wealth tech providers there is interesting. They haven't talked about their international aims. I think that it'd be nice to know a little bit more about how they're going to reach the additional 2 million. I don't know if it's just a UK focus. I'd be interested to see why aren't they thinking about going into other countries. It might be because of PSD2, which is open banking, I think just covers the UK. But I'd be interested to see, if they would be looking to go international. I'm going to quickly go back to the see how much they've raised. Just quickly. Here we go. So I'm going to reload it. It was at 2.7 million about, 10 minutes ago or something. It's now at 2.8 million, nearly 2.817. So it's gone up 70,000 in I don't know what it is, 10 minutes or something. So it's really interesting. I've actually asked a question in here, like, could they keep the round open for a bit? But I don't know if they're going to cap it off. I'll stop sharing that. I hope that's been interesting and helpful. I'm doing other videos on investing in stocks. Check those out. I've got other series of videos on investing to beat inflation. And this is one company that is massively beating inflation. My shares are up about 50% in 2 years. And that is not inconsistent with other startups that I've invested in. 1 second. I've got other videos about property, shares, etc. Definitely check them out if you like what I say, how I analyze things, etc. Make sure to like and subscribe. If you know anyone that's interested in learning about finance and investing, shares, freelancing, anything I cover on my channel, make sure to share this video with them. Remember that progress is everything. Oh, did that wrong. Remember that. Can't even remember my own tagline here. Knowledge is power. And remember that progress is everything. Anyway, guys, take care. Cheers.